trying to go. And he was like, oh, so yesterday goes, so what's the plan? So once again, I'm like, yeah, go bring ladies. Yeah. All right, then, let me ask you. He goes, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought you was out of town.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
You said we're live?
You on, man.
Yep, you're live right now.
Oh, my bad, man. A little rusty.
Yeah, damn, it's been a minute. Sorry.
This is my camera. Can you see us?
Is this it right here?
Yeah, I can see you.
Like,
So this
see me, like seeing me, right?
This is my camera, right?
Yep.
Well,
Alright, cool.
No, that's not mine though. Whose is that?
What? I think you look at.
I look at that one, but that one.
I mean, you don't have to look at the camera because we're going to talk to each other. So the camera's just going to see
So
you.
we're not supposed to do that.
Don't look at the camera.
Oh, okay. We just did.
Sorry, man.
Alright.
No, I'm looking at you.
Alright. That was
I'm going to address the camera. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Here to Speak podcast.
been a minute.
I'm Quan. Here with my brother Dom, as always.
You're not supposed to look at the camera.
I'm just addressing the people. Well, actually, no. Hey. Oh, the music's going up. I was going to ask, like, what the music's still playing?
Get it together, bro. I like you here.
My bad. We're rusty.
You just gotta go.
I forgot to ban that out. Sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. As you see, we're a little rusty. Should we start over?
No,
Should we start over? That's good. That good?
Keep all of
That's
it.
good. No, yeah, keep all of it. You're right. Oh, yeah, like I said, Here to Speak podcast. This is episode, I don't even know what at this point. I know it's been a little bit of time. It's hard. I don't need to text this many people. I know it's been a little bit of time since you guys have seen us. To be quite honest, our last episode was so good, we just thought about retiring from the whole game. Just thought about giving it up.
Mic drop.
But we got the itch again, man. I'm itching right now. We got the itch again to come back. We want to see y'all. We want to speak to y'all. So here we are, here to speak. What have we been up to in the meantime, man?
We gotta do some living. First, I'm gonna ask, how you been, bro?
Yeah, we talked to each other.
How you been?
I've been great.
The people don't know that. How you been? How's your mental health? It's been a minute.
Mental health. This little break we took, I'm not gonna lie, it was good for that because I was like, I had a lot going on personally, so I got a little bit burnt out after everything that was going on. But I'm cool.
Feel fully charged now?
Well, I'm fully charged, man. I'm locked and loaded, ready to go.
What we did?
Like what?
Tell the people what we did.
We took a couple. We took a trip. I had a lot of family stuff over the last X amount of weeks. What the hell's going on?
Just sound with you, bro.
I just got a new phone also, so I don't know really how to sound.
He got a new phone. He got an Android again.
I'm not getting
I
an
don't even
iPhone.
have to tell you people.
Honestly, I
got a new phone. Green bubble pops up.
honestly, I thought about getting an iPhone, but it just came down to price. I wasn't willing to pay what they're asking. So
that's neither here nor there. But go ahead.
But yeah, man, I had a few family events. Little brother graduated, and now he's just off to college now. My mom just left him today, so he's officially on his own out there. It's very surreal. Yeah, man, just a lot of personal shit going on. Like you said, went to Florida, a little trip. It was your first time, not first time being in Sunshine State, but
and that
South Florida is your first time kind of experiencing that. Yeah. Was it everything I sold it to you to be? What were your thoughts?
I think it's safe to say that. I think it's safe to say that.
You enjoyed it? Like,
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not a day since that I wish, like, damn, like, I want to go back.
Yeah.
Just, like you said, just a peace of mind that he was able to get down there. Aside from, like, you know, the wild ride, turn up shit, like, just the tranquility.
Yeah, tranquility. That's a good word to describe it. Do you think we did a little rah-rah turn up shit.
Just a little bit.
But not like, I don't think it was ever.
We had that other level that we could have went to.
Yeah.
We was here.
Was that because we were with the girls?
I think that's safe to say. I'm not going to hold it. I think it's pretty safe to say.
It's just jokes. No, yeah, man, I had a great time. I've been down there multiple times, so I was just excited for you guys because I think the only person who'd ever been down there besides for me was Nick. So
that was his first time in Florida in general?
No, he'd been down there. He'd been down there before. But other than like he and I, all you guys were experiencing like that part of Florida for the first time. Vanya, that was her first time down in Florida in general.
I think it was my ladies too.
Yeah, same for her as well. So So no, it was cool, man. I was excited for everybody to get to experience it and just hopefully everybody had a good time. 'Cause I love that shit, man.
Experience it all.
We did experience it all.
It was a full range of emotions throughout the 4 days we were there.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is an understatement.
We're not gonna get into that.
Nah, I ain't into that. But
not in that aspect of it, but
nah, man, I just had a good time, man. I was happy everybody got to enjoy it and just see like that the difference. The difference in vibe is crazy. Like it's just a vibe when you get like immediately, like you can feel it. It's in the air. Like I don't think that's an exaggeration.
And that's why I'm
just
like,
feel it.
Ever since then, I'll be like, I just want to go back. Just like you said, it's just a vibe that you just can't really explain. You just know you want more of it.
Straight up, bro. It's different.
It's like the dopamine feeling. Like, damn, I could live off that. Like, literally.
Vitamin C. Get that.
I hate that.
But yeah, man, I told you before, I can go down there without all the even going out. I can just literally kick it on the beach.
I know that.
And that is it.
Because there was a moment I thought you was like, I didn't know what was wrong with you. I never seen you in this space before. You was on the beach. Everybody, tossing the football around. A lot of people around. Where Quan at? Quan was just sitting there just staring off into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Quan. They didn't answer. Quan. Mind you, it's like first day of the trip, so I'm thinking like, you pissed him off already. How you gonna be mad on vacation type shit? Because he had that look. And I was finally like, Quan. He just looked at me. He had his glasses on. What's up, brother? I'm like, you good? He goes, yeah. Just taking it all in, brother. Put his glasses back up and like, proceeded just to completely just stare off into the ocean. So I'm like, damn. So I just thought about it. I just sat right on down too and just took it all in, brother.
Yeah, it's literally a screensaver in real life.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, it's a magnificent thing. The ocean, the world, like it's a sense of just how small you are in the grand scheme of things, how much more like life like there is. Like you don't know what the fuck's going on out there. And it just puts into perspective just like, I don't know, for me at least, just don't take stuff so seriously, you know what I'm saying? Like you're very insignificant. Great, good job. Yeah, I mean you're very insignificant in the grand scheme of things, like we all are. Not to say that we're insignificant as like a whole, but just in the grand scheme of things, like to the world we don't matter. We're just here to we're a gust of wind to like the planet, to the universe, you know what I'm saying? We don't really mean that we're dew on the grass in the morning. That's it. We're here for a very short amount of time, bro. Yeah, true. That's not I didn't come up with that. I heard that from somebody else. But I say all that to say this, like we're here for a very short amount of time. It's just like enjoy it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it. So that's what I tried to do when I was down there, man. And I've always been that. Any other time I went to Florida, like I'll zone out like that on the beach. Especially not like last time, because that was my first time being back in like 5 years or something. So it'd been a minute.
Since like high school for me.
Yeah, it'd been a minute, man. Yeah, I mean, just for every single time I see the ocean, it's just like it's fucking crazy. Like it's nice, man. It's dope.
That's
nice
a great way to explain it, man. And like you said, just want more of it. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we experienced a very wide range of emotions that trip, which I think every trip is good.
Yeah. What?
In decent doses.
Decent.
You know, like you said, we about, obviously had the rah-rah moments. Mm-hmm. Almost got into a kerfuffle with a...
That was over you, bro.
You said I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you see that, bro?
She's like, oh yeah, that one too. That one too.
The other one, though, that wasn't really.
Yeah, that one.
You tried to check somebody.
That was just, I feel it. I thought you would come across with a chair.
You see the bottom?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna hit him. But I'm glad
I should.
No, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't have.
We set the tone, shut everything down. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
The hydraulics thing, that was like one of the funniest things of my life.
I honestly think that's top 5.
Do you want to take people through what we saw? What that experience was?
I don't know if we'll do it justice, but we could try. like where do you even begin? I'm gonna try to paraphrase and make this like long story kind of short. But so where was we at?
Actually, we were in Hollywood, Florida, downtown, or in a downtown strip kind of area, whatever.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
And it was like bars on both sides of the street.
Bars everywhere.
And in the middle, parking on both sides of the strip. So we get there, we're walking on one side, looking for the first bar we want to go into, and it's cars, nice cars. Yeah. Like a Lamborghini is like a Honda down there. So we see all these cars reporting about shit like that. That's parked, man. We get to this one car. It's like an old school Cutlass, gold spokes and all that, blacked out, fire, sitting on hydraulics. So we all looking, that shit cold.
Sitting on 3 wheels.
Sitting on 3 wheels, driver's side up. So I bookmarked that. So yeah, we see that, cool. And we literally keep walking like the next bar down we're going to, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, you know, the bar hop, you know, throughout the night, having a great night. Mm-hmm. On the way back, we're walking towards the car now, right? So I think Nick's in the front. It's me, the girls, then it's you in the back. Mm. I think it was Vanessa, like, Dom. And it was like a concerned Dom. It wasn't like Dom. It was like, Dom. I turn around, I see you face to face with some white dude. So I'm thinking, oh.
What's up, white? What?
Some white dude, right? So I'm thinking ecstatic. And the dude was like, no, it's cool. I just want to, you know, share a drink with my brother. So he pulls out a bottle. It was a bottle of, I have no idea what it was.
I don't know.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm telling you, like, yo, I don't know if you should do that, brother.
I didn't say that.
I don't know what it is. I didn't say that, but in my mind, I'm like, all right.
Don't care about me at all. You didn't say it.
What you mean? That's when the deed was done. The moment I thought about it, you had it 12 o'clock, and you was taking a whole fucking pool of it. But I'm all right, cool. All right. We're in Florida. What's done is done. So y'all dap up, y'all best friends now. Cool. No problems, no issues. No, they walk off. And as they're walking, I'm still looking at them, and in the distance, a dude is walking up, a black dude. He has a beater and jeans on, and he's sagging. And like, it's 2021, nobody really sag like that. So I'm thinking like, yo, what the hell? Like, what is this? As he gets closer, I'm like, yo, like, you look kind of strung out. I don't know what's going on.
He was built like CJ off of San Andreas before you level him.
Literally.
Before you level him up, like when you just fresh out of jail.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Just like that.
And so he gets closer, even closer, and I'm looking like, this nigga got no drawers on.
No drawers.
Whole booty is out. Booty butt naked, just out. Yep. Right? So he's walking through us, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking all this. I'm like, yo, this nigga on. I'm thinking he must have had a drink of the white boys was having. So I'm thinking that's going to be you in a little bit. I'm looking at you paranoid. I'm like, oh, shit. But anyway, I think Nick must have said something. Mm. And Buddy just stopped and was like, hey, man, what's up? And Nick was like, what you mean, what's up? And the dude looked at Nick in the face. Nick looked at dude in the face. They exchanged some words. And the dude proceeded to keep backing up. I'm like, yo, man, whatever it is, you don't want it. I'm trying to tell you that right now, brother. And at this point, he's like right next to the car with the hydraulics. And he's like, yeah, man, you don't want these problems. And he goes, you see the hydraulics? So, I'm thinking like, this is this nigga car, bro. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, gosh. And when he said it, though, game changer, the nigga like just vanished, right?
Bro. Crazy.
And so in my mind, I'm like, he had to be a ghost. Like this nigga died here 20 years ago on the sidewalk. We was talking to this nigga ghost because he just fucking vanished. Or I think he saw that. And so to this day, that's top 5 funniest moments. And so whenever you see the hydraulics, just know you see the hydraulics.
So you didn't see him after that?
I didn't know if he was like a crowd of people that came out of a bar, but as soon as he said, you see the hydraulics, for my 2 eyes, that nigga was gone.
Maybe I was drunk, but I could have sworn. I looked at, he said, you see the hydraulics? I remember looking at the car, looking back, and it was just a pile of his clothes. And he was running down the street won't speak.
Just go.
Just booking it down.
Just booty butt naked. Just go.
Oh, man. This was one of the funniest encounters that I've ever had in my life, man. Oh. Like, I mean, it made no sense, but quickly, you see the hydraulics. It's become like just
that's it.
A phenomenon.
That's it.
We're gonna make this big. It's a hashtag.
Name this episode. You see the hydraulics. That's it.
Funniest shit of the trip.
Dear God.
that shit was so funny, man. So besides for that, the funny dude, man, like, what was your from your perspective, your experience of Florida? Like, what would you, if you had to tell somebody else that you should visit South Florida, how would you tell them?
How would I tell them?
How would you be like, hey man, you need to come see this. Check that out.
I would say just the way you've been telling it to me before we went. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just something like you can't really explain it to you. Like, you just down there, you know. It's just the vibe of it all. The people down there are cool. Besides, you know, Buddy, whether he was dead or alive, I don't know. But it's just something you really can't explain. Like, now, like I said it to pop up the conversation, like, I just catch myself at one point during the day, every day since we've been back, like, damn, like, I just want to just capture that again, like, just like you said, rah excluded. Just the energy that came with just being down there. You know, it's just peace of tranquility, peace of mind that you could get, able to recharge. You know, it's man, you just gotta experience.
Yeah,
you know?
I definitely. It puts in perspective for me that I don't travel enough. Like I really want to just get out of Indiana more, to see other stuff. Because I haven't even visited like anywhere on the West Coast yet. Like anywhere west of Texas, I haven't even been.
That was the original plan.
What? Oh yeah, we were supposed to go to Arizona, but I didn't. I fell through.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I agree. Like definitely, that's something you gotta do more, man. So much more than what you see here.
Yeah,
you gotta.
It's crazy. Which Indiana's not. I mean, it sucks, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure the people that live in Texas or whatever, like, man, Texas sucks. They don't want to go.
They don't.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Anybody that talks to Texas fucking loves it. Like it can be El Paso, it can be Houston, it might be Arlington. Where people love Texas.
Well, maybe Texas wasn't the business.
Everybody loves Texas.
Yeah.
But I don't mind for it. Maybe I'm just not doing my part and getting out enough. So maybe that's why. When you say one place long enough, you're gonna start to
right. And like, besides like the cancel flight, just getting out there was easy enough in itself.
Yeah, that was great. That was the first time flying too. That's great.
Oh, it was lit.
Horrible experience.
Besides, on the way back, the dude was saying, "All right, sorry about this, but we have to postpone a little bit. We have to sign a paper to let y'all know that the maintenance. We have to do some maintenance before we take off as we're on the plane."
That was the scariest thing about life.
I'm like, what you mean? You had to wait for the paperwork to confirm that the problem, whatever it was fixed.
Dude, I had just watched a movie called Flight with Denzel Washington right before we left. You ever seen that movie?
That's a terrible thing to do for you on the flight.
I mean, I was like, I'm weird because I'm never really afraid when I get on the plane, but I do have like the understanding like, if something goes wrong, it's just a wrap. there's no really.
This is nothing. Yeah.
The part I feel like the thing that brings fear or makes people freak out is just like uncertainty. I feel like there's none of that like on the plane. It's like either you're going to get there safe or you're going to die. Like there's no.
Yeah. Ugh. And that's crazy because people say, "Oh, it's the safest form of travel," but literally, like, if whatever percentage it is, something goes wrong, that's
a wrap. There's no.
It's a wrap. Well, that percentage of you surviving is like
very
drastically. You know what I mean? Like,
which I always felt weird about because I'm like, well, I have to give everybody parachutes, but maybe that's just how safe flying is. Like it's like, you're not gonna need it until you do. And then you don't.
Like they give you everything else. They give you like a life jacket and the thing to put on the oxygen mask. Yeah. But like you said, they don't give you the most logical thing if you have to, jump up and join the parachute.
Which is crazy. But I mean, hopefully that never happens.
Yeah, man wants to be that into existence.
So in current news, man,
at least 45 killed in Philippines. See, what? That just happened. Look at the date, July 4th, 2021.
Bro, I feel like something weird is always going on, like in Asia with planes. Like planes disappeared. Remember, wasn't it Malaysia like a few years ago where planes kept disappearing and shit? They had a TV show.
Carrying troops bound for counterinsurgency operations.
Lost. Yeah, Lost. That's like a TV show.
They survived that.
No, they're all dead.
What you mean?
I've never watched the show, but I'm pretty sure in Lost, like, you find out at the end.
Oh, see, I didn't watch it that far.
Everybody's just been dead the whole time.
Oh, I didn't watch it that far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how the show is. So.
Oh, shit. Castaway, he's survived.
What?
Castaway.
Yeah, but that's Tom Hanks. Like,
yeah,
that's a
remarkable human being.
That's Forrest Gump, bro. Like, come on, man. Invincible. But yeah, man. So in current news, some of the stuff, major stuff we've kind of missed in our absence. What's one thing that you kind of want to talk about today? You brought it up.
I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you.
Yeah. One thing I had personally that I really wanted to get into. Your boy Bill, he's out.
Oh,
it's your man. Yo,
you want to? I don't know. I ain't trying to tap dance around this one, so I might just be quiet. I ain't even. Why did they?
So from what I was looking at, man, it doesn't really make sense to me at all. But apparently, I might be butchering this, but apparently he had some type of agreement with a previous prosecutor that if he agreed to give a deposition, so pretty much speak in court, give his account of the situation that happened, that they would not charge him. So they promised him they wouldn't charge him or something like that. I don't know why you would agree to that, I don't know. I don't even know how you make that deal.
Ooh.
But I guess he did, and in his spiel he gave, he did say some incriminating stuff about himself, and so they kind of just threw out the deal and they charged his ass. Originally, this is about 3 years ago. So now I guess they just kind of went back and relooked at that, and so they, the court said that they had to uphold the whatever agreement that he agreed to with the previous prosecutor. And so because of the statement he gave was underneath that deal they had, they couldn't use that legally to charge him. I guess that's why he's out.
Oh.
Now I don't even know how all that works. That sounds like super messy to me. Like how does this even happen?
Yeah.
How does this occur? But yeah, man, he's out there. He's out now. Do you see him do like that shit?
He did it again?
He did it again.
As he was walking out?
As he's walking out, bro. It's the funniest shit ever. So,
I didn't see.
dude, I don't know, man. That's just some wild shit. I could not believe
I ain't
that.
trying to laugh, bro.
No, it's funny. Like that shit, not the horrible stuff he did, but that's hilarious. Like, laugh at it. It's okay. But
Holy shit.
yeah, I just can't believe it, man, because it's like, I feel like this really opens the floodgates for like other shit to happen. Like I immediately thought of Robert Kelly. I was like,
Robert?
I was like, man, is he?
My first note.
If he gets out, that's like, oh my gosh, unleash the Kraken. Like
the reason I say it's raps for him because they double back to get him. It wasn't like this was his first time. This has been going on since the 90s with him.
So is this shit with Bill Cosby?
But he didn't. This just for all I know,
Mm.
this is his first time going through actual trial and all this other stuff.
Okay.
They double back to get kills.
Yeah.
More shit that he's done since the first time he went through it. So I think that's raps for him.
I hope so.
Because America may be like, all right, first time, all right, we let you get slipped through the cracks. But the second time, that percentage is damn near 1,000. When I'm like, if we get you again, you done. You know what I mean?
I'm sure that's what they know about Bill Cosby. So I don't know, man. That
That's
shit's crazy, bro.
That
What?
loophole is nuts.
One thing I want to talk about, man, like I said, the kind of floodgates that this could open up. Also, how much does this is dissuade a word? I don't know, dissuade, or I'm trying to think of something.
Is it dissuade?
Dissuade is quite
It's a word today.
persuade. The opposite of persuade.
Yeah.
But how much does this deter
Ooh.
people who suffered like sexual assault from? Because I mean, it's already like a stigma attached to it, like that women, men, whatever, are afraid to come forward and tell their stories. But like now, you see something like this.
I feel like
why would you?
the last few years has been the opposite though, and I think this would even more like empower people to speak out. Like like nothing's going to change. We're still going to if X, Y, Z was done, we're still going to let people be known. Like I feel like, especially in 2021, people will be getting canceled left and right for the most minute of things.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to stop anybody from speaking out.
No.
I mean, it's been happening more and more lately. I feel like.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it's going to stop nothing.
I don't know. That shit makes me nervous, man. That.
I mean,
How is he walking the streets?
but I didn't know the whole loophole with the agreement with the old prosecutors. That's nuts. I never heard anything like that before. Like if that's indeed true, that's insane.
Yeah, makes no sense.
But the chances of that happening again, I don't know. Because it seems like that it'll take something like to that extreme to get somebody like that who was found guilty of doing things he did for that to happen again, which I highly think I hope that's highly unlikely. You know what I mean? Because we joke about it, but the floodgates, that's the last thing we need to do is have those open. Because, like I said, it'd be open season.
Yeah.
Just on the most, like, not even, like, public of levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Question. If you had a chance to, somebody gives you free Bill Cosby tickets because he's going back on tour apparently. Are you going to? You're not going to.
Don't ask me about Robert because I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, so somebody gives you free R. Kelly tickets. Are you going to see it?
So, another thing that happened during the time that we was away, they gave Derek Chauvin 22 years.
Oh, they did. I forgot about that. Yeah, they gave him 22. He could get parole. In 15?
Right, but I think he still has another verdict coming up, which may be added onto what he has now.
Okay.
So who knows? So it may be more than 22, but just the 22 as it is, parole or not. You think that was fair?
So that was for what, the second degree murder, or that was for the man?
Yeah, I think it was manslaughter.
Do I think it was fair?
You saw this man murder somebody on camera.
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, I would say no, it's not fair. George Floyd lost his life, obviously. But by the book of the law, second degree murder, I guess the max they could have given is what, the 22 years?
Oh, it's 30.
It's
I
30?
thought they were pushing for like 30.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not
So I
sure.
have to get Jaleisha back on. 'Cause I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
have to get Jaleisha back on. But I guess by the book, I guess say yeah, but it sucks because there's nothing that's gonna give that family peace of mind. Like they've lost a dad, son, brother. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing that can make up for that.
Punishment for attempted second degree murder. Attempt drops the crime down from a class 1 felony to a class 2 felony for attempted second degree murder, which is a class 2 felony, will typically face a minimum sentence of 7 years in prison and a maximum sentence of 21 years in prison. Huh.
Yeah, so 22 would have been the max. So I mean, I guess he got the max, but he can be out on parole for 15 years. Yeah, man, it just sucks. Like I said, my man's gone. There's no coming back for him. I'm curious, what other charges he get hit with?
I forget what the other one was, to be honest with you. But I know they still said that one's still pending. So maybe something tacked on to the additional 22 years.
Yeah. I know a lot of people wanted him to get like the first degree, but I guess with how that works, if you try to hit him with that, you have to prove it was premeditated, which I don't think it was.
Right.
And if he gets off on that, then you can't charge him at all. Like he's completely scot-free. So just had to play it safe and get him with what we could get him with. But
that chance of parole, though, that is, you already know, we've seen it happen.
I thought he's probably gonna get up right at that 50. I won't be surprised. Right. I'm curious what his jail sentence is like.
I don't think. Hold on. Speaking of jail, I don't even think he's in prison. Like I think he is serving his time like in jail, like, not in prison. Like,
Cause I've heard. I'm not sure but I've heard from people that like jail is worse than prison. I don't know, somehow like being in jail. I don't know. Like
I haven't heard that. Normally, I thought like prison was like, especially if you're doing what you did. Like,
well, yeah, you'd think so, but I guess at least how someone broke it down to me is like jail is where like it's all like the young cats, like everyone's hot, everyone's like full of testosterone, hyped up and shit like that. Prison's like you got your sentence, you're gonna be there for a while, like you're ready to sit, like no one's really there to cause problems, like they're just really trying to get through the time to get out.
I'm more thinking like if I'm in prison, I got basically my whole rest of my life, and that gave me all the more reason to act crazy and just do whatever. Like I'm already in here, so
yes and no, because
I got this dude who did X, Y, Z. You know, you always hear about, sex offenders always like, oh, once they get to prison, it's rap now. Like, that's because the people who probably already there for years, like, yo, you want to do this to the kid? You see what I was going to do to you. So, like.
Yeah, and I've heard that's like, that was the way at a time. But from what I've heard, like nowadays, it's, you do stuff like that and it's like, I don't know, if you're going to be there for 40 years, the rest of your life or whatever, do you really want it to be like a huge inconvenience? Like, all right, you're gonna spend these 40 years like in the hole.
That's true.
Or you're on max security, like or lockdown for 30 years out of this. Like, so I mean, at the end of the day, it would be bringing more heat back to you. And also, like, if you are a person who doesn't necessarily have a life sentence, are you gonna risk like, the sex offenders over here, you're gonna risk beating him up and getting another 5 to 10 years added to your sentence? Like, so yeah, I don't know, man, but yeah, if he. It would surprise me because I think he'd just be in prison. It would surprise me if he was in jail, but I'm not certain.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I heard that from somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't bookmark me on the source, but I heard it from somewhere. But it is what it is. It's like you said. At the end of the day, somebody lost their father, somebody lost their son. Sensibly. So it's tragic still, nonetheless.
I meant to bring this up when we were talking about Florida. The collapsing high-rise shit. That happened, what, like a couple weeks after we came back? Mm-hmm. I know we didn't stay in it was just like a hotel, right, pretty much?
It was an Airbnb. Oh, talking about the thing?
The thing. It was a condominium or whatever. So I know we stayed in like just a regular Airbnb, but what did you think when you saw that?
Honestly, my heart immediately sank, bro. Because you could see like, I don't want to get like too deep, but you can see like lights on and stuff. Like people like living, like some people maybe sleep. Next thing you know, like, I'm just thinking of being in that situation, whether you're at the top and you just free falling or at the bottom and all this is falling on you. You know what I mean? Like I said, to just be there, and you just never know, bro, like what senseless or crazy thing is going to happen at any point in time, dog. Because like I said, they could just been going about their normal night routine, and next thing you know, they either, like I said, falling from how many stories up to, you know, being crushed by thousands and thousands of pounds of rubble. Yeah. And you don't even know what the hell happened.
It's crazy.
And it's crazy to think about when you hear, like, I think like 2 weeks or some time before that, somebody's like, hey man, y'all might want to look into this, like what X, Y, and Z is cracking underneath the pool. It's not normal, but whatever. But I don't think nothing was really done about it.
Yeah, I heard it was definitely like negligent.
Yeah.
But I heard there was multiple things like that they kind of just brushed to the side and didn't take care of. But I think what's the death toll up to now? Like what, 15 people officially? Because they're still looking. Like I think like
more than that actually.
Bro.
Because I think they found additional like 10 people.
Oh shit. I know there's still like what, 70 people missing or something like that. They just haven't absolutely been ruled.
I think the death toll jumped up to like 10, like between like last night and today.
Damn.
I think.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's just imagine if you like, it just sucks. Like if you are possibly still alive, and it's been what, almost like 2 weeks now, right? Since it's happened.
Yeah, if you are still alive under there, like, oh my gosh, because you can only go like I think like 2 weeks without water. I mean, you can go like a month without food, but without any water, and I don't know how you would be getting any water in there. That'd be horrible, man.
And all places in Florida where it's hot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
My heart goes out to all the families, dog.
Yeah,
that's honestly looking. That's a real tragedy, bro. Because, like I said, what can you do in that situation?
Shit, nothing, man. I mean, freak stuff like that can happen, like just about anywhere. Like, I mean, this roof of this house could collapse right now, whatever. But to find out that it was like some like negligence on the act of the condominium, like whoever owned it or whoever, that really sucks. They're about to get sued very, very bad.
As they should.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're gonna have to come up off a lot of money. Yeah, that shit sucks, man. Yeah, prayers up to everybody affected by that shit, man. But hopefully they will rescue some more people, man.
Yeah.
That shit sucks, bro.
You just never know, man.
Oh, you never know, man. That's why you gotta live life to the fullest, man.
To your point, what you said earlier.
Gotta live to the fullest, man. Be here today, going tomorrow, for real. As cliche as the saying is, literally, can be going tomorrow.
But, you know, what else happened during the time we was away?
One thing I want to talk about is the Olympics. The Olympics. So this is probably by far the most Olympic. This is for sure by far the most Olympic trials I've been watching. I've ever watched in my life. Yeah, they have been. They've been super competitive.
Black excellence.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know Olympic trials were a thing until like this year. Mainly track and field. Sha'Carri Richardson, right? Sha'Carri Richardson. I started seeing videos of her like maybe a month ago, just mainly running the 100-meter dash, and just absolutely obliterating everybody she went up against. But also killing everybody, but just doing it, just completely dressed as herself. Like she could run 100-meter and go straight to the club, like the way she's dressed, like just go straight out. Like I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Just got like hair done, like hair flowing, different colors. Unapologetically, like herself, right? But killing, like going crazy. Nothing bad you can say about her. Got the nails on. I don't know how you can even do that. Like hold it, you know, hold up the time. But she runs the relay as well.
Right, but they didn't pick her for that either, for the Olympics.
Yeah, I heard like she's disqualified from that. So fails a drug test for weed, and it cost her a trip to the Olympics for 100 and the relay. She doesn't get to do anything. From what I see, she probably would have run the 100. Like she had a very good chance to win.
Very good chance
to win the 100. And she comes out and reply to the negative or the failed drug test, saying that it was because of what she was dealing with her mom passing.
Right.
Now the people who tested, it was the Olympics that tested her, right? Like so, it really didn't have to do anything with the U.S. So it was just like the Olympics. What are your thoughts on like the sentencing they gave her, like their decision not to let her participate in the Olympics? Like, what do you think about
for one, I think testing
Uh-huh.
for marijuana in sports is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be done. As far as, some certain sports shooting athletes up with cortisone or shots like that, just to take this for a little bit, go out there and play, and probably it's not going to help you, but whatever. It's not healthy for you, but here, take that. Whereas marijuana could help with the pain and other things that they be going through. It's another outlet.
Yeah.
In all intents and purposes, maybe more healthier for them than what you give them on the sidelines or whatever the case may be. So I think testing for that is ridiculous. Now, what is done in the United States, in the few states where it's legal, may not be done worldwide. Whereas I think South Korea, it's like forbidden to even like have weed. Yeah,
Wow.
It's serious in other places. So
I'm
again,
gonna try that.
right, and so again, what's done here is obviously not done around the world. It sucks that she got. It absolutely sucks that she got banned for that. But again, like she would say, she knew what the rule was. The rule is the rule. It's the Olympic rule. Should they be testing for it? No. But do they test for it? Yes. Is that a rule? It is, unfortunately. And so, again, it sucks that she had to go through what she went through with her mom and having to run that same day, I think it was. And being in that headspace, you don't know what to do. So, hey, I'm not above that. I probably did the same thing if that was my outlet. You know what I mean? So I feel for her. I definitely do in that regard. But again, she owned up to it, and so it is what it is. And she, like I said, for all intents and purposes, shout outs to her for owning it and saying I'm human, what she is.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to bash her for that. I'm not going to say, oh, you should have known this, should have known that. Hey, you did it. Unfortunately, it's against the rules. They got to do their job.
Yeah.
It sucks. Because, like you said, she had a great chance to win. I don't know what your thoughts are, but like it's.
I think the rule is stupid. I just don't get why.
It's not a performance. It's not a performance
not a
enhancing.
performance enhancing drug. It really surprised me that on a world scale, it still has this negative connotation. I guess. Like, what is I'd like someone to just break down what is the reasoning behind that specific substance being illegal in the Olympics. Like, just really, what is the point behind it? Like, what is that? I can't even put together what it would do for what advantage that would give anybody over the next person. When at the same time, like, let's say, okay, she was dealing with pain, maybe not physically, but I was like emotionally and stuff and all that. What if she took a bunch of painkillers, some Vicodin, oxycodone? She passed the drug test and be still able to compete. You know what I'm saying?
If those things are not prohibited by the Olympics, then yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think they are. I don't think they are. But like, what type of message are you sending?
And that's why I said to my point, like these other leagues and stuff who still test for like marijuana, like y'all be giving y'all athletes, Lord knows what, just for like the short term of y'all could finish this play or finish this half, and who knows what side effects may come with that. Get addicted to painkillers, because you just feeding them to me. Because I gotta go out there and play, versus this substance over here, which for all intents and purposes is more healthier than the painkillers that you're giving me. It got me hooked up too. So I don't understand why this is forbidden and that is okay. Like, so that's a valid question that you asked, but again, you say it's 2021. You would think that would be. I mean, when have you heard of weed coming into play? I mean, you let players who get DUIs and stuff like that, multiple come back and play, and
DUIs,
not only killing people, not even putting themselves at risk, but killing other people.
Yeah, it's all type of shit.
You have alcohol commercials. Alcohol, like you said, your own players getting DUIs and whatnot, and again, but weed is the one that's, you don't want that. Like
that's crazy what you said about I think it was North Korea. I feel like I saw weed's, I guess, banned there from what you just told me. I feel like I've seen pictures of like little kids smoking cigarettes in North Korea. Like it's
backwards.
It was weird as hell, man. But that really sucks, man, because like you said, she was just one of a few, especially of the black women killing it, getting ready to go ham, man. Like I was geeked here, really excited to watch her perform in the Olympics. Probably more so than anybody since probably fucking Usain, man.
In that event, yeah. Yeah.
So it was. I was excited to watch her, man. Like, could you imagine, like, if she went out there and won? Like, the hype around her at 21 years old, it fucking sucks.
It does.
Bad, man.
Hey, it's really nothing you can do. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say we could boycott this in hopes that they change the Olympics. That's something that's been around for how many ages? And so, like, whatever they say that what they want to go for their events and whatnot, that's it.
Yeah.
And like I said, unfortunately, it's their rule. It sucks. It really does. Because I think you said it just, you can't really say robbed us of seeing something truly great or potentially seeing something truly great. But who knows what could have happened and what could have came from that for her, her family.
Crazy, man.
But I believe everything happens for a reason. And to the benefit for her, she's only 21.
Yeah. How does that work with track? Like, so 4 years from now, the next Olympics, would you say she should still be in the same type of stratosphere of athleticism?
I look at people like Allison Felix. I think she's in her mid-30s.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still competing at the highest level.
Yeah. Like you saying, competed for 20 years, like just running track.
Justin Gatlin, who's 39, I think qualified again for, 100 meters. So, hey, if you take care of yourself, I think it's a different age of, just athletes in general. There's different, things you can do to take care of your body to get longevity out of yourself. So,
yeah.
If she does that, yeah, I think they don't tell her what she can do. It's all on her.
She's a beast.
She's definitely blessed. Because I don't remember seeing a female, sprinter, like that.
Nah,
I know we're young, so we can't speak to the FloJos of the world, but
I know who it is.
See, but yeah, she was it. She is
Florence
still
Johnson?
It. Huh?
Talking about Florence Johnson?
Is that her full name? I just know about FloJo.
I just made that up.
Oh, so you said Florence?
Yeah.
You never talking about a dude. Fuck, you putting that out there.
I'm talking shit. Yeah, man, that's crazy. It's funny. The only other female Olympic athlete I can name is Wilma Rudolph. You know who that is?
I don't know.
So she ran track. This is during when segregation was still a thing, but she was just super prolific back then. Maybe I know she died on my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, I did a project on her elementary school. Neither here nor there. But that just goes to show she was this girl was about to be a star.
Yeah.
But
everything happens for a reason, man.
Yeah, it does, man. That is true.
That. She gonna be alright, man.
Yeah, I hope so. Man, I'm just imagining imagine her winning, how much money she would fucking got. Sponsors. You saw her image everywhere. Everywhere. Because you already were. People already in the sports. I saw posting videos of her.
Because it just
how
sucks.
she looked stuff.
You still got, what's her name? Simone Biles, the gymnast.
Oh yeah, beast.
Hasn't her dominating.
Dope.
You got the swimmer that I guess was been nominating the black girl. I forget her name. Sorry. There's another female track star, Sydney McLaughlin.
The
light skin.
Cool.
Yeah, she does. Hey brother, you see that drop? Yeah. So she set a new world record. In the tribe. So just imagine if we had all them black queens out there just shutting it down.
Crazy,
same weekend shit, same Olympics. That'd have been something truly once in a lifetime.
Might start a war.
But this a lot of people lost.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying, man.
It would have been on the back burner of such a tumultuous year of 2020 and what that year stood for. To see not only black people but black females just dominate.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. But hopefully we still come out and represent though, man. But yeah, I look forward to seeing Sha'Carri in the Olympics in the future, man.
She got a fan out of me.
Oh, for sure, man. Fucking beast. Speaking of black excellence, another thing we missed in the time we've been gone, man. Juneteenth.
Hey, man.
National federal holiday now. This is official. This is recognized.
Shout
you
out.
Get this day off.
Shout out to the very progressive one of Austin Knox, because when he became trustee last year, he was way ahead of the curve, and he pronounced that as a holiday for his staff at the Wayne Township Trustee's office. He said, you know what? Juneteenth is a special day.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go to work. We're going to celebrate Juneteenth for what it is. So he's way ahead of the curve, making that what it should be.
That's
a holiday.
That's crazy.
So shout out to Austin Knox.
Yeah, shout out to Knox, man. Thinking back to last year, my job was pretty progressive too. They gave us an extra 20-minute break for Juneteenth. Wow. I was
they said, y'all. Y'all do whatever with that.
They said, man, fuck black people. Because I was like, they're like, yeah, we get an extra 20, but I'm like, why, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's for Juneteenth. It's for Black Lives Matter. I was like, what?
The fact that they said that, it would make me even more mad. If they would say you got an extra 20-minute break and just say, like, you're just for whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that they say, hey, it's
straight up.
Juneteenth, you know what we're going to do? You get extra 20
We
minutes.
got something for them.
Extra 20 minutes. That just shows you who they got in the room.
It just lets you know how, like,
Out of touch.
People just, out of touch is like stupid. People could be like, what's the
I think it was IKEA who, for their staff,
IKEA.
said, we're going to have fried chicken and watermelon for Juneteenth. Now, if you walked in that day as a black man in the lunchroom and you say, hey, it's for lunch, what's going on here? Oh, we got some food catered in there. You walk in there, happy Juneteenth.
All white people
fried.
dashikis on.
You see all white people dashiki. We plate some fried chicken and watermelon. They go, Quan, help yourself.
Man, I thought you were pulling up a picture of fried chicken, bro.
It's right, look, you see it's right there, look. IKEA in Atlanta, yep.
Dude, that is the most...
Fried chicken and watermelon.
Yeah, I don't know how you can just be so out of touch, man. But, I mean, it never fails to happen, like...
Do you feel that's out of bounds?
I do, but then a part of me doesn't. A smaller portion of me doesn't. Because if I walk into my job and they're serving that on Juneteenth, or in honor of Juneteenth, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm probably gonna take some home and eat it at home. Now, but no, man, it's I'm not gonna eat this in front of you. So my white boss is like, yeah, like,
That's some good chicken, ain't it?
I knew it. Gotcha. No. But yeah, I think it's a little bit out of touch. Not a little bit out of touch. Very, very much out of touch. But also at the same time, it's like, what demographic of people doesn't like fried chicken?
That's not.
Like everybody likes fried chicken.
Everybody loves watermelon.
I just started eating watermelon 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, but it is delicious. So I don't know where those stereotypes come from. Recently, I guess I heard someone talk about how way back whenever it was one of the things that they would allow black people to eat. Maybe I might be wrong, but the fact that you had to eat it with your hands was just kind of signified how black people were supposedly more like messy, barbaric, shit like that. I guess it stems kind of something in that realm. But everybody loves it.
Right.
It's delicious. Some people actually love it a lot more than others. I mean, you see, there's a lot of big people out there. So I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at the obesity rate, I don't know where it's at, but I mean, hey, might be not just black people.
Do your science.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's definitely in poor taste. Like I wouldn't. How do you not run that by somebody? How do you not pull at least one black person to say, like, hey, what do you think? You think about doing this? What do you think about?
That's my.
How's
thing.
this gonna be taken? Like,
It's just these decisions are made in these corporate places without being in touch with whatever they're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
because if they pull me, I'm like, don't do it.
I don't know.
No. Just
Right.
give everybody
There's
extra.
plenty of other things to do.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Give everybody a day off with pay. Give them a bonus. Give all the black people a bonus. How about that?
There it is. No reparations.
That's it, man. That's it, man. But how funny is that? Though? Like, reparations haven't paid, but we'll give you some chicken. Now I'll give you extra money, we'll give you some chicken.
That's crazy. That's
How hilarious is that? We even throw us some watermelon to go.
Sorry
along
for all
with
the
chicken.
other things we did in the past. And
You know what?
still continue to do. But
Wash it all down.
olive branch to wash it down.
Great Kool-Aid.
So great.
What?
Oh,
Extra sugar. Can you imagine, man? Like, I don't know. A lot of shit you just have to laugh at, man. Because just like you said, people could be so out of touch with what's going on. But
I will have a lot more respect if you at least made the effort to be like into what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, just try to like hear the people you're trying to appeal to. Just try that.
whoever made that decision, they thought, like,
They went
I'm
to
about
sleep
to
that
kill
night,
him with
and they
this.
said, "He said, honey,
God.
I think what I did for these people, they're gonna love it."
Make a statue.
He went, yeah. He said he went to bed that night with the biggest smile on his face.
Biggest
He think
smile,
he doing something. But to his own. But as it pertains to Juneteenth here in Fort Wayne, I believe it was a beautiful day.
Oh, it was great, man. I was very.
Talk about what we did.
So there was a parade. I got invited to the parade by you, of course. I wasn't sure at all what the parade was about.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie to you. And you invited me maybe like 3 weeks ago. I mean, prior to the parade itself, I completely forgot.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the day prior to the parade, you invite me. I'm literally thinking of ways to back out because it was hot that day. So,
Yeah, it was too bad.
So I didn't think of a feasible excuse. So shit, I gotta go. So I pull up to the parade, and I'm thinking it's just about to be a group of us. I didn't know it was a whole Juneteenth parade. Was the parade already in place before Juneteenth got passed to be a holiday?
No, like I think so. Yeah. Yes, it was.
It was okay. So when I saw all that, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty dope, man. So there were different sections of people marching on the parade, promoting different stuff. I mean, it was all in the spirit of Juneteenth, but you had different clusters of people out there trying to bring attention to different stuff. Us bringing attention to Knox running for Wayne Township trustee.
Correct.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what the trustee does.
Mm-hmm.
What is his responsibility? I'm gonna vote for him regardless.
So there's, long story short, so you won't forget where you're at.
Yeah.
There's various townships out throughout Fort Wayne. You got St. Joe, you got Washington, you got Wayne Township, which he is the trustee of. And basically, they oversee the funds of the taxpayers in each township to basically help those who are in need.
Yeah.
So, like, shelter assistance with rent or mortgage, utility assistance like gas, water, electric, food, things like that. So he oversees those funds to help those people who come to these township trustees for the help that they need. This short-term assistance is what we like to say, from assistance to independence. Yeah. So once they get the assistance, we try to help them. Okay, how did you get here? How can we help you? Which is help you find a job. So we bring these resources to you, so on and so forth, to get you back on your feet. So it's a hand up, not a handout, so to speak.
How many times have you given that exact spiel you just gave right there?
Every day.
that was too choreographed. That was too
It was good though, right?
No, it was
you
good.
asked the question and
it was good. It was good. But I could just tell, like, so it's a hand up, not a hand. I was like, he wrote this. So okay, yeah, man. So we were out there walking with Austin for that as a part of the Juneteenth parade. It was really cool, man. You saw a lot of people outside in support of the parade. I really didn't expect to see anybody outside, because it didn't even dawn on me that it was Juneteenth, like for the day of the parade. Right. I didn't put two and two together. So we're walking. I'm like, man, there's a lot of people outside. What's going on? And then, like, as we're in the parade, I'm like, oh, it's Juneteenth. Like, so I didn't even think about it, man. But no, it was really cool. Got to help bring some attention to Knox's campaign. The vote is actually like a year out still.
Yeah, I think in May, so primaries.
Yeah, May's primaries. So it's just fun to help bring attention to that. Got to throw some candy to some kids. Got to blow kisses at a few grandmas, moms, whatever. You know, that's my specialty. Got to be. I mean, I didn't want to. That's crazy, man. Most heroes aren't pointed, or most heroes don't run to be a hero.
It's bestowed upon them.
Bestowed upon them, man. And I didn't even want to do that day. Like, you guys begged me, Quan, get on the mic. We need to get the people out. We need to get the people out of their seats.
They say all that.
We need to get the people going. And it was like a movie, man. I just remember y'all throwing me the mic. And I just started doing my thing, man. But it was like,
a little timid at first, but
I wasn't timid. I just didn't. I was worried. Honestly,
say you did your thing.
I wasn't worried at all. I wasn't nervous at all. I was just worried about saying the wrong thing, because I was like, I don't know how much leeway do I have? Like, what can I actually say? I wasn't gonna get on there and start cussing. Motherfucker! I wasn't gonna do that. Like, just go full DMX. But I was just worried about, like, man, what if I say the wrong thing? I know my sense of humor is like a little different than other people's. What if I offend somebody? So all that was going through my head. So I was trying to keep it as PG as possible.
You did your thing, man.
But I think I did solid.
You did your thing.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to bring some awareness to Knox and what he's doing. What you guys got going on down at Wayne Township trustee?
Yeah, we're doing a thing. You know, we're doing our thing. And like I said, this Fort Wayne as a whole was great to see the turnout there, because it was a lot of people there.
Oh, it was, man. There's a whole thing going on at McMillan. Because we walked from the old Ward building, right?
It was a walk
to McMillan. But no, when you initially told me that, like, we're walking to McMillan from Ward, I was really trying to find a way to leave. Like, I was about to just disappear.
I didn't know it was gonna be all the way. Honestly,
I was like, what the fuck? But the walk, I don't even think the walk was that bad, man. But just because we were having a good time, I think, man. And I wish I would have known beforehand, because I probably would drink a shot or two of tequila. But it was a hot day. Wore some pants. It was I saw that dude. He was out there.
Yeah.
He was out there stepping. That dude was funny.
He did. It was a lot of times like the whole parade would stop
Yeah.
because he had to get his steps. So the times we were stopping throughout the parade, I don't know if you noticed, was because he
was performing.
he was doing his thing.
Oh man, that dude's funny, dude. He works with the kids up at the Y down south. I forgot what one's called. Yeah, he working with kids and stuff. He's cool.
That's a cool
But
dude.
this stuff be funny,
Mr.
man.
Curry. Yeah, so it was a great turnout. You see Austin Knox right there, bottom.
Yeah, that's nice. Click that picture below.
Below it. To the left.
Not that one. Go back. Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Yeah.
There he
Austin
is.
Knox right there hugging people. You don't even know that,
Look at
man.
him.
Just hugging him, man. Look at that.
Man of the people.
Look at that, man.
Gotta love it.
But yeah, man, I was really excited to see everybody out celebrating together. I'm really excited for next year because I feel like then it's on. Like
It just takes
it's gonna
one
be
to
a
pop
big
it off.
ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is what's going on.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be really lit next year. I expect it to be. If it's another parade, I'm coming.
It's gonna be
I'm coming.
most definitely. But yeah,
I'm
shout out to
serious next
Fort
year,
Wayne and Courtney and all them involved in getting that set up because it was definitely an enjoyable event. And I think even Austin Mack had his Mac Fest.
Yeah, Mac Fest, man. I didn't get to make it to that, but that was dope.
Yeah.
That was another dope thing.
Things like that
That's
being
big,
done in
bro.
the city, man. It's healthy. Love to
Yeah.
see it, man.
By the young people.
Yeah.
By the young people, please,
That's what it's
man.
about.
It's dope. Yeah, man. Opportunity knocks. Think knocks. If he doesn't pay me for that, like I'm so serious.
Sometimes you just gotta do things out of love.
Nah, fuck all that. So when I get this, I'm gonna get off this in a second. When we get down there right before the parade, he's like giving us the flyers to pass out. I was like, opportunity knocks.
You felt slighted.
Bro, my name's nowhere on it. And I'm like, man, I'll
really about to
talk to
leave.
somebody. I ain't gonna say that until like 2 years when I have to sue his ass when he's like at the top.
We need a mayor.
Yeah, he's mayor or president, whatever, man. Whatever God leaves. But I'm gonna get my piece.
You said we need the president.
Hey, maybe. But yeah, man, I want to move on. One of the last things I want to talk about, I should have talked about this earlier, but b-ball, man, basketball, NBA season. We have not talked about basketball since our last, not even our last episode. Before
I
our
don't
last
remember the
episode.
last
It's been a minute.
Last time we talked about, we still had hopes that the Lakers were going to win. So that just shows you how long ago that was.
Yeah, facts, man. Everything that's transpired since then makes me so mad. All the injuries and shit like that. Because were they healthy, they would have ran the gauntlet, bro. They would win the championship. Like, for sure.
We had the people who are in the finals now, Phoenix Suns,
Yeah.
down 2-1.
Yeah.
Then, injury prone AD.
Yeah.
Let me start over.
It was
Gets hurt.
it's unfortunate.
Then he leaves my man Braun to defend with Kyle Kuzma,
Kyle Kuzma, bro. They're ripping him apart
as they should.
as a player. I love Shannon Sharp, man.
That man said, I'll trade him for J.
J.
Cole.
Cole. Today he goes, hell, I trade him for Keisha Cole's number. Yeah, I was weak. I was fucking weak. I was like, this dude's a fool, man. Like, the realest motherfucker on TV. But yeah, man, like, so, I mean, injury is a part of the game.
That's how I just put
Injury is a part of it. Because the Nets, they were decimated. But James Harden was still kind of flamboyant.
They had plenty. They had enough.
Yeah, they had enough. They
For what they
should
gave
have won.
LeBron slack for not, going or losing.
You're right.
They had enough.
Yeah, I was about to let them
Out coming out the East?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get that.
Yeah, you're right.
I ain't trying to get that. I ain't trying to
It
get
was like the East just fucking self-imploded. Like nobody wanted.
Nobody wanted to win, bro. They were doing everything in their power to lose.
Bro, you got Ben Simmons. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know if I'd play basketball again if I were. They was
He said he don't care. He was out at some tennis match.
shit, obviously.
Second
I
face with
worked on
some
his
lady.
jump shot since high school. Obviously doesn't care. But yeah, man. But with everything that's happened though, like you got CP3 in the finals for the first time in 16 years.
Good for him.
Extremely excited for him, man. Like imagine making it to the pinnacle of your profession in year 16. Well, a lot of people even myself said I don't think he'll ever win the championship.
Yeah, it was cutting it close.
Yeah, it was very close, man. Because I'd say he has no more than 3 years if he wants to. I mean, 3 years. I think 3 years would be max for CP3.
I don't know. The way he plays, he can play string out a few.
Yeah.
Probably 4 or 5.
I guess, yeah. But it's just, does he want to, though?
And that's the thing.
Because I don't.
When he made the money, he made too.
Yeah, because I also think this was like. I hope they win. I do think they will win the championship. But I do think this is like a very fluky. I don't think this happens again.
You can't say that.
I think it's. I don't think.
Talk about you putting the asterisks like.
No.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
they win.
We're talking about the injuries, like with the top.
The injuries, shit like that. I think if they come back next year, I don't think that team. I don't think they make it to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that team makes it to. I'd be surprised if they make it back to the conference final section. Like real shit. Nuggets, Mavs, the Blazers. Even if the Blazers stay like how they are right now, Lakers are going to be right back there. Clippers, who knows what's going to happen with them? So they'd have to get all that.
They were down 2-1, and it was a healthy 2-1.
Yeah. So I mean, this is definitely this is the time for CP3 to win, but I don't think it's. I think this is. He gets his one, and that's it. Unless he goes to LA and tees up with Bron AD, then okay. But other than that, I think he gets his one, and I think it's a wrap.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard to argue against that because obviously, on the flip side of that, we just talked about it.
Yeah.
And that should be healthy.
Yeah, that's gonna be healthy. So it's it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. That's valid.
Yeah. So,
but again, now I do want to ask,
what?
Do you think the Clippers are going to remain as they are?
I don't know. I think it all just depends on what Kawhi does because he's free to do whatever he wants, right? I don't know. I'm curious to see what he does. I'm really not sure at all.
I think he's going to leave.
I won't be surprised.
I don't think that panned out like he thought it would.
And go where? Like, I don't think he's gonna go to. Someone said New York. I don't think that happens. Because he doesn't want to be the dude. He don't want to be the guy.
Talking about the Knicks?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he doesn't want to be the guy because he was the guy in Toronto.
He didn't want to be he got traded there.
That's true, but he's still the guy. He's sure he could be the guy. He goes by it a different way. I think in a place like LA, that wasn't it because you didn't really have nobody to take that role over. And if you go to a place like the Knicks, who I think Julius Randle is like the heart and soul of that team. Granted, he disappeared, but like you don't need to be the guy when he's there because he's the life room now. You know what I'm saying?
New York's different, bro. This is just different beast.
What you mean?
It's a different beast, different fan base. If you go out there acting like he did with the Clippers, they're like tearing him apart.
That's true.
That's true. Apart.
That's true.
If he leaves, I can see him leaving. I'm not sure if this will happen. If he leaves, he needs to go to the Lakers.
No, if Philly gets rid of Ben, as they should.
Okay, yeah, if they do that, okay.
There you go, because Embiid's the guy.
Yeah, but that's still just another like rowdy ass fan base. And then Embiid's, he's been pretty healthy, I guess, the past couple years.
They're rowdy fan base, but they shown they stick by their guys.
Yeah,
they tried like with Markelle Fultz was going through what he was going through. They stuck with him.
They stuck by Ben's ass too, so
they stuck by Ben's ass for as long as they had.
Yeah. So I guess that's a possibility, but I think it's the Lakers or shit, I don't know who else. It's the Mavs, maybe.
I don't think he's not gonna go to the Lakers because he's not gonna be like, I should have came here in the first place, but I didn't. I tried to take over the throne and I didn't, but here I am come crawling back like, all right.
It's all good, bro.
I'm sure LeBron's like, yeah, come on. Yeah. But I know Kawhi, I wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but
that's interesting.
He might.
That's interesting.
Man, I don't know, man. But yeah, I hope the Suns win. I mean, it looks like they will. Giannis.
I got a sweep.
Yeah. You got a sweep?
I got a sweep.
I got it in 6.
In 6? I got a sweep, bro.
I got him 6. You see, I saw a tweet from some dude. He predicted this shit from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm like, wow. If his shit comes through, I mean, he said Bucks and 7, which I don't know. Did you watch the game last night?
Like the first half.
How did Giannis look? Did he look?
He looked good.
Okay, so that
well, I thought he should have been out for the rest of the season. Granted, he didn't like tear nothing or have no major structural damage, but you hyperextend something like he's either in the back of your head or you just physically can't go.
Right.
But he looked like Giannis from the parts I've seen.
He needs to kind of watch the game at all, but I would have him guard Book and just let DeAndre Ayton do it.
Why would you do that? Because
Book's gonna be cooking them.
And you just gonna let CP and DeAndre just torch Brook Lopez? Like, what you gonna do?
I ain't worried about him. He can only do so much.
He dropped like 30-something points last night.
All right, but if Book only dropped 10, they're gonna win.
He didn't. He dropped 27.
Who was guarding?
I don't know who's guarding.
Well, Giannis, that's what I'm saying. Boom.
Giannis is not gonna do that because if you're not gonna guard KD, what makes you think he's gonna guard Book?
I would want to guard KD. I'd rather guard Book.
But You talking about being you are the guy on every team. When has he ever done that?
Hey man, I don't know. I'm just talking about hypotheticals.
Hey,
But
man.
I'm just telling you what I would do if I was coach.
You know
What I
that's
would do if I was coach. I think we're pretty caught up. Man.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You got anything else?
I don't got nothing more.
Hey guys, we're back, man. We're not going anywhere. And I'll tell you right now,
Till the next trip.
until the next trip, you guys better get damn well used to seeing us where you aren't going anywhere.
Do the
You weather podcasts, we're coming.
Mm.
We're coming. We're not going anywhere.
do the what's the Wall Street?
Wall Street. You're not going anywhere, man. So stay tuned. We're coming for you. Here to speak. Out.
That's hard to tell. But, was my shirt all myself?
Nah, why you said?